So in this video, I'll be breaking down why I've primarily been trading one stock, Micron, and why finding the strength or weakness is the best thing you can do in trading stocks, especially options. So as you guys can see right here, on the day, Wednesday, August 5th, I locked in about $2,058 trading, and the past two-ish weeks, I made about $10,000 trading Micron and a couple names here and there exclusively. So as you guys can see right here, today in particular, I made about $1,400 trading Micron calls to the upside because Micron was pretty strong off the open. And then as you guys will see when I go into trading view, I traded Google to the downside, making $70 to the downside in 7 minutes, where I took contracts from 280 per contract, only 3 contracts. I put about $800 in the trade, and I sold the final contract at around 605 to make over 100% on the final contract, totaling the day at about $2,000, again, which all comes down to finding strength or weakness inside the whatever stock you're looking for. So as you guys can see right here, here's my broker statement, whatever you want to call it, from Lightspeed, and same exact thing right here, daily P&L summary, $2,051 on the day here on Micron and Google. So now let's just jump over the chart so I can break it all down for you guys. So this just kind of breaks down why I've been trading one or two stocks primarily. Yes, I'll trade a name like Nvidia every now and then. I'll take a couple contracts, or Microsoft. But it all comes down to finding momentum or strength inside one stock or inside one sector. So for example, last week when Microsoft report earnings, after the fact, I took a couple of contracts of Microsoft stock. I traded Microsoft calls the upside. And a few weeks before that, I was trading other names that, were just report earnings and are pretty strong off the open or following the earnings report. So I'm not just trading, random stocks, throughout the day. I found a name like Micron that moves pretty well, has a pretty big ATR. So that's why I've been sticking to that, pretty consistently, pretty much for the month of July and to start August here. So I'm not trading 100 tickers, not a full scanner full of alerts. One name in the highest corner of the market, trade with small size every single day, small size to me personally. Look at that name has been Micron. Here's the whole logic behind why I'm trading it and why I'm doing it. So just for everything we're looking at, I like to trade names with pretty big average true ranges or an ATR. Yes, you can make money trading names like Microsoft or smaller names like Apple. I like to trade names that have a lot of volatility and a lot of room to make money. So as you guys can see right here, the average daily range on Micron for the last 14 days has been about $90. So that means every single day on average, the stock's gone from about, for example, $1,000 down to $920, or $920 back up to $1,000, because it's been stuck in such a big range, and the daily ATR is so big, so there's lots of room for opportunity. And even like a $20 push on Micron can be thousands of dollars if you trade it right, get a good entry on it. Following up on that, a 17% average weekly move. And as you can see right here as well, there's 100% implied volatility in options, so the options market is pricing in big moves on the name like Micron. So what we just talked about when it comes to average true range, movement is the opportunity. Memory has been the most violent corner of the market for the past few months. Micron dropped almost 30% in July after 30% run to start the year, and now it swings a huge range nearly every session. A stock that travels that much every single day hands you opportunities on both sides, long and short, without you needing to guess the future. So again, you can capitalize on pretty quick moves, $20 moves, out of that, $90 ATR, and get a large chunk of money with only 2 contracts, 2 or 3 contracts. You cannot make this range appear on a dead chart. Go where the range and go where the money already is. The hot name, as you can see right here, Micron has been trading big ranges every single session and really big opportunities in both directions. So this is kind of a few things I'm looking for. A big daily ATR, roughly $88 of range expected in a single day. The move pays, not the size. So Micron has Monday, Wednesday, and Friday expirations. So there's liquid short date options, so you can make money fast, rapidly. Again, goes the other side of things. You can also lose money very quickly as well. But there's tight spreads, weekly contract, easy in and out, and there's no fighting with fill. In my opinion, Micron respects levels really well. It breaks, retests, view up reaction to steps we already trade on repeat, and there's always a theme behind it. The AI memory cycle keeps money flowing through it in both directions. So when it pulls back 3% in July, it drops drastically, or when you start seeing money back in the memory and the whole AI cycle, Micron's a big benefiting factor in that, and you start seeing big swings of Micron back to the upside. We've seen Micron from 780 last week up to highs of 900 today. So this is pretty much where I took the Micron trade today, August 5th, as we talked about. So Micron was already holding up pretty well the last few sessions. Let's go over here to the 60-minute time frame. So as you can see here on Micron, yes, Micron dropped down on August 3rd, on Monday down to around 772. But had a pretty good session yesterday here on Tuesday, August 4th. And then today had a pretty strong open, breaking pre-market highs around 913 and pushing up to highs around 930. Testing these highs from Friday, July 31st of last week before you pulled back. So as you can see, Micron's been trading a pretty big range. We talked about a pretty big daily ATR of about $90. And zooming down here the 1 minute time frame, I traded where the strength was today on Micron stock on August 5th. So the same thing we talk about on repeat every single day here on this channel, and if you guys are in Discord, every single day inside Discord, the break and retest. So on Micron stock in particular, I only took 2 contracts. I think it was the 900 calls that expire on August 5th, the same day expiration. So Micron broke out here above 891, the key level we marked out with the indicator. It broke out, retested that support down here, and pushed back up to new highs. And I started selling my contracts up here around, first push up here around 914, and second push as you sold back down to this cloud around 916. So pretty great scalp here on Micron. You can see perfect break and retest, perfect wicks here of the support level into the cloud as we marked out down here. It held that level of support, 891, big confluence area, bull flag breakout. As you can see right here, the volume upticked as well. You started breaking out here. The candle lit up as bright green, showing there's a 1.5x relative volume spike, showing there's conviction on the move. You broke high of day at the time at $902, $900, and big push up to $926, almost a $24 move on the breakout. And again, it was all posted inside of Discord and all following everything. I'm looking for a big daily range, respected its level down to 891, break, retest, boom, everything you want to see inside of option drops and following the whole system we trade inside of Discord every single day. So depth over breadth. 100 names with shallow action. You know, this is a problem lots of people do outside there in normal trading. They get like a random scanner full of a bunch of tickers. They have no idea what to do, what the company even is, like what kind of sector they're in. They're just going at a ticker based on percent gainers and just going off of that, percent losers. And then you're hopping scanners all day. Every trade is a chart you barely know, which is a big problem for lots of people. That's why I really stick to like a handful of names, maybe like 5 or 7 tickers I trade consistently. Like Micron has been the last couple weeks now for about the month of July. Like I said, in August, I stick to one name and trade that name consistently until the wheels fall off and stops working. So as you guys can see right here, the Micron, like I said, respects levels, holds VWAP, great movement. You know the name behind it, like you said, the theme behind it, AI memory cycle keeps flowing through it in both directions. And all you can do is just trade one chart long enough and you can stop reacting to it. You start anticipating the action and you start anticipating the levels and reactions behind the levels. So sizing. So this is what I've been doing, again, as of recently, trading a name like Micron, especially short date option contracts. Small size on a big mover. Personally, yes, I can trade, larger size, like 10 contracts of SPX, 15 contracts in SPX, or, use a platform and trade minis on NASDAQ futures. But because I've found something that works really well in Micron, where it's a pretty big mover, contracts are honestly pretty affordable for 0DTE and short day contracts. I try to get in around $15 to $17 per contract. Those you get 2 to 3. You can size up pretty well, about $5,000 in the trade, and also you're not risking too much money, in my opinion, relative to your own account size. So this is why I let the ATR do the heavy lifting. The target is simple, around $1,000 a day on a name with this much range. 1 or 2 contracts gets there very quickly. Stacking 5 or 10 contracts does not make you a bigger trader. It just means every wiggle against you is real drawdown, and drawdown is what forces bad decisions. So we talked about this very extensively on Discord. If you can size appropriately and don't let the dollar amount impact you and impact your decision making, that's when you can actually start taking real trades and start making real money in the market. So one thing I see a lot of time with people with small accounts is they're sizing way too improperly. They're taking 5 to 10 contracts, they're oversizing every single trade, every single candle they're sweating. They're getting stopped at by noise and not by the chart. And one bad morning erases their entire week or month of trading. The way I do, like I said, as of lately, again, I can switch it up, trade more stuff if I need to. But because it's been working so well, I'm sticking to what's working and not changing anything up because it's working for right now. I don't like to deviate too drastically, especially when I'm on a hot streak. The way I do it, 1 to 2 contracts, more like 2 to 3 contracts, so I can scale in and out. Small size, a wide enough stop to breathe. The stock's own range doesn't work. Same, I wouldn't say I have a daily goal, but I'm looking for about $1,000 roughly, and I'm getting a fraction of the risk. Size covers what the stock cannot give you, and it charges you for it in drawdown. Again, the exception. So I'll break down Google here in a second, but I've also been trading Google the last few weeks because lately Google's been getting random news that drops at 5% randomly intraday. So I'll break down Google here in a second, but living on one name does not mean ignoring a gift. Again, today on Wednesday, August 5th, Google dropped fast, about a $15 drop in minutes. I made about $700 in 7 minutes trading Google stock, about $100 per minute. After news broke about a shakeup at top of its AI division, that's a momentum trade and not a marriage. I trade the reaction into the 50 SMA and take the move and go back to the name that's been working for me, which is Micron. Again, in this example, I trade Micron at the headline. News starts the move and levels tell you where to get in and out. So as you can see right here, headline hits, a fast flush into a level, then trade the tradable reaction. Very simple stuff here, guys. So looking at Google today, where I took this trade, so as you guys can see right here, zooming out, again, using the indicator, making the candles yellow when there's uptick in volume, makes things very easy to see. So this was the news that came out around 11 a.m. on August 5th here. Google's chief scientist is leaving to start its own AI company. And after this news, Google dropped about 5 to 6% to the downside. I didn't get the first drop because I wasn't, actively trading Google. But when the news headline hit, I just traded the levels and traded the reaction where it made sense. So going back over here to Google stock, Google dropped obviously pretty drastically from 375 down to lows about 363. And what we talked about in the last video here, guys, the bear or bull flag pattern. In this case, you saw a substantial drop here on Google stock, chopping back and forth sideways, some consolidation for the next leg lower. And what is what we call a bear flag breakdown. You had a bear flag like this, a channel up. And then I entered in this candle right here around 11:05 a.m. Central. Here's a breakdown below low there right here, and this candle 11:06 a.m. Central. And there's a blue line marked down. Here's the 50 SMA with the indicator. So on the first breakdown through lows, I started scaling out, but ultimately I scaled out all my contracts down here 11:13 a.m. Central, making over 100% on this Google trade just based on the levels and based off trading the reaction of the news and trading the volatility that spiked in the Google stock. I'm not trading these small candles right here in Google where it's barely moving. I'm trading these big wide body candles where you're getting lots of range and lots of volatility, which is also where you make lots of money in option contracts where you get volatility and movement inside the underlying stock. As you guys can see right here, these are all in Eastern time, but I'm in Central. So you can see right here, entered 11:06 a.m. Central or 12:06 Eastern. That's scaled all out by 12:13 p.m. Central or 11:13 a.m. Central, which is this candle right here on the reclaim of the 50 SMA. Again, zoom out to the 1-day time frame. You can see right here on Google stock, the 50 SMA touch here on the daily candle. Just marked out the indicator. Perfect touch down here. You can see you tested it last week on July 31st. And the 50 SMA, again, big level for the moving average. And you tested that perfectly, and that's where I sold my final contract, making over 100% on the last contract, going from 280 per contract. Going from 280 per contract to 605 on the final contract. The highs on this contract hit about 710, so about, 130% on the final contract, but pulled back a little bit and reclaimed the 50 SMA. So I'll take what I can get on Google stock, but overall, really good trade for me personally. Again, so the overall lesson for this video is you did not need 100 tickers. You need one stock that moves in a process you have mastered on it. The market always has a hot zone. Right now it is memory. Next quarter it will be something else, and the process transfers to every stock or every single sector you're looking at. Which name we're living on, the levels for it, and the game plan every morning. And that's what gets posted inside of Discord. Our option drops every single day before the market open. So you guys want to trade with me, it's the first link in the description. If not, you guys are missing out on a game in there. So if you guys want to tap in with me, be sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll be back in 4 days in the video. Easy.